Greetings and welcome. My name is Aaron Craig, and today we're going to look at how do you actually use the keyboard to take input from a player while also doing a little bit of text validation. So to show you exactly what I mean, I've got several different text boxes here, and this one is the one that accepts anything the user puts in. So I can put in letters, I can put in numbers, I can put in special characters, and when I press enter, I've actually saved this, and then I could start typing something else into that text box if you wanted to save multiple or add on to that or whatever. So I've also got one simply for numbers and simply for text. So let's take a look at how these are working and then how you can build and put these into your own project. So the first one, this all string input right here. It's got three events. One is a variable to actually hold the text itself. GameMaker has a built-in way to capture text, and that is with the built-in variable called keyboard string. This holds the last 1024 characters typed on the keyboard. So at any given time while you're running your game, you can check keyboard string to see what's there. You can both check it and you can assign it. So this is the way that you can capture it and the way that you can clear it, which is what we're doing a little bit of both here. So in the text boxes, I have a variable to hold and capture my variable. Then here's the actual drawing of it. So I just have what this one does, and you have to draw the actual text box itself since we're overriding the draw event. And the order here is important. So I draw the text box and then I draw the rest of the text. If you were to put this one after it and I were to try to draw some things or do that, it wouldn't work. So it's still capturing it, it's still drawing it, but the actual text box itself is being drawn after. So the order of drawing is very important here. Then I'm actually just drawing keyboard string. So it holds and captures the last 1,000 characters, and we can actually just do that right here. Afterwards, if there's anything in my text, I will also be drawing that. When it starts, my text is empty. When I press enter, I save keyboard string into the variable my text, and then I clear keyboard string. And that's it. So when you press enter, you actually save it and then clear it. I'll show it to you one more time now that you've seen the code here as well. So let's say put my name inside of there. I press enter. Now my text holds Aaron. Currently, this will overwrite it. So if I said something like that, it erases that. If you wanted to do something where you continually added on, you could do a plus equals inside of here. And then what that does is it will take it. So Aaron is great. Now there's no automatic spacing, but hey, there you go. You can add to it and do as much as you want inside of there. So that's how you would accept and save all the keyboard input that you want. Now there are times you might want to accept input and you only want to accept strings or letters or only numbers. And that's called string validation. So let's hop over here to the number one. I'm going to go into my room and delete this and drag this object in. I tried having all of these active at one time, but that causes issues because keyboard string is shared globally. It's a built-in variable that is just everywhere. So if you have multiples of these in, it will actually draw keyboard string on all of them, which is a little strange. So I wouldn't recommend having more than one text box on the screen at a time. But let's take a look at number input. So create event is exactly the same. Draw event is almost exactly the same, except I just changed the text here. And then here I have one function. This is called string digits. And all this function does is it erases everything that is not a number from this string. And so when we run this, if I bring it over here, I can say, hi, mate. And I've got letters, I've got special characters, but if I press enter, 8 is going to be the only thing that is actually saved from that keyboard string. It will only save numbers. It can accept everything, but it will only save the number itself. Now, if you only wanted to show numbers to like show the person, hey, you can only type numbers in here, we can take this function, and when we're drawing this, just put it inside of here as well, and it will immediately cleanse it. Now, it doesn't actually change keyboard string itself. So we are not altering keyboard string. So if I try to type hello, nothing. If I type 8, it shows it in there. Now, the only distinction here is that it actually has captured that word hello inside of keyboard string. Hello is there, and I have these numbers. It's just that when we're drawing them, we're calling this function, and when we press enter, we only save it. So for all intents and purposes, it's doing exactly what it looks like, but behind the scenes, it does actually have that extra stuff in there. So you do want to be careful. You have to use this here. You can also use it here. Now, the last one is going to be just text. So if you want just someone to put a name in, but you don't want them to have any numbers, well, there's a function for that called string letters, just like string digits, almost the exact same thing. So we come in here. This one doesn't save any numbers. So if I say, hi, mate, it actually gets rid of everything that is not a letter. So that also means special characters, which is something to keep in mind. So whether you want those or not, that's up to you. But if you just want a thing like a name, that would work perfectly fine. So string letters and string digits. Both of those are fantastic. There are many other things you can do with strings. For now, I'm not going to worry about them. But if you want to just capture letters, if you just want to capture numbers, this is how you can do it. I'll throw this project up on my GitHub, and I'll link it down in the comments below if you want to check it out. But let me know what you think. If you use something like this, how you're using it, does it work? Do you need more? Or did I miss something crucially important? Let me know, leave it down in the comments below. And as always, keep making, keep learning, and I'll talk to you later.